Yeah, Jasmine. No, I was responding to the gamble.
I was gonna say, anytime someone gambles 100 points, they should lose 100 of their what the fish points. And like if he has like
that
1
would be
point,
devastating.
he's just at like negative 99. Well, teach them not to gamble things they don't have.
It's a hard lesson. All right. So look what we have here. Near vertical again. Come on. We have a high standard here.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now be less pixelated.
What is this thing doing?
And also we can't hear you very well. This was all working really well backstage.
Hold on.
You might need to back out. I mean, we can. That usually works.
There. How's that?
I can hear better.
Except you're frozen.
You're frozen.
I mean, it's a great pose, I gotta say. Yeah. Like,
all right.
It's perfect. Stay like that. I think we're good.
Yeah, Dee says, great smile.
Yeah. Very photogenic.
I'm holding still. Don't worry.
Yeah. Eric, how the heck do I get on here then? You got to click the link.
Oh, Eric's coming out. Let me leave and come back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure Eric is gonna be here tonight, or I mean, other than in chat, since his kids are not feeling well.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one of you people are at the CARES convention? We got Vibes. So far,
Emily
was
there. New Local Austin, Chris Aquazone.
Mm-hmm.
He's eating with Chris at Cracker Barrel.
Hi, Chris.
He didn't say that he's playing it out loud. Maybe Chris doesn't want to hear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Hey, you can move. You can talk.
Yes. I'm still
a real person.
There we go. It's getting better.
Cool.
I connected to a different internet.
You have choices?
Yeah, I wasn't on the extender. When I come up to the fish room, I typically connect to the extender that's right outside the room. And I was still hooked up to the downstairs.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I like how you say he has choices, like we don't have two choices.
Only because I keep forgetting or like just not feeling it that day. Because we've used Cox cable for years with the 300 megabits per second down, and then AT&T comes around the neighborhood and it's like, hey, we got 1 gig up, 1 gig down, unlimited, and also
it's cheaper than what you're.
It's less than half the price of what we're paying, and it's not like an introductory price either, and it's unlimited versus I have to pay Cox another $50 a month just to not be capped. And we have 2 kids who stream, and we have us too.
The kids don't.
Yeah, they do. They stream down. We stream up and down. It's all the stream. It's just what direction.
I mean, it's probably mostly Zachary. I feel like Lillian, like she does some Spotify stuff, but mostly she's on the phone with her friends or reading. 90% of the time. Text
data stream. Well, we've had AT&T for months, and I was going to keep Cox just in case AT&T sucked, but it hasn't sucked. I just don't want to make that phone call because you can't do it online. You have to talk to a person, and like it's their job to try to get you to not do it. And so, then there's that conversation. And so do I call and lie, be like, I'm moving, and there's no Cox there. Sorry. Going to the moon. Didi says, going up doesn't sound the same as going down.
Yeah, I don't know if we have options for different. I mean, we can go through some different phone companies. But basically, like charter communications pretty much has like a stranglehold on this area, and that's who we go through. And it's cheap. It's only $30 a month for unlimited.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've got the cell phone companies. We've just had Cox for a while, and AT&T had some kind of DSL thing they had going on. It wasn't that great, but now.
I mean, AT&T has had internet in this area for a while. I grew up in this neighborhood, and we had AT&T internet whenever I was in high school.
Yeah.
And then Cox used to have like, I don't know, maybe they still have it, but whenever I was in college, students got like a severe discount so that they could have access to internet. But they don't just give middle-aged people discounts for no reason.
No. I mean, when I call to cancel, they're going to give me the like, oh, we'll discount it for a while. Yeah. So Mandarin Gobi says, I have a Nubius and Amazon frog bit in my tank, and I got fake plant for my killifish to lay their eggs on it. Any more plant recommendations for that tank? And I got bulbs, or maybe bulbitis or bulb plants. I'm not much of a fish breeder, so maybe Branton, what you got?
I don't know. I would just put whatever plants you want in there, and then maybe throw a mop in there if you're looking to have them spawn on something. That would be my go-to.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pair of the red chin pancheks right below me, and they haven't spawned yet. They're fairly new to me, but those are the only killifish that I've ever even owned. But that would be my strategy as far as being able to pull the eggs out easily. It would be the spawning mop, and then maybe like the Amazon sword, like you said, because I don't know if they'll lay like on broadleaf plants, but yeah, you could do like some broadleaf plants and then have the mop hanging in there.
So I'm guessing those are the red pancheks are not the annuals. They're not the. I know there's like kind that have to lay in a big jar of peat and then you dry it out kind of and let it sit for a while, or if even that is required.
Honestly, that I don't know. I'm just kind of experimenting. I got them on a whim, and I've got them in a tank, and I'm gonna see what happens. But no, I don't think they're a peat spawner.
What else are you experimenting with?
Trying to think. Pretty much everything up here, I guess. I just got some new German blue ram, or not German blue rams. They're the Dutch blue rams, so they're just, I guess, a little bit of a variant of the regular blue rams. But I'm gonna try and spawn those. Those would be
Sweet.
Cool. The aquatic isopods I got from Nick, those are kind of neat. I'm fairly certain they're starting to reproduce in the tank, so that's been kind of fun to watch those guys like climb around everything.
So how big are they compared to just your average Neocaridina?
I don't know. I've got some big Neocaridina. I would say like maybe a third smaller. The ones I have anyways. I know that there's a bunch of different like species, and they get different sizes, but these ones they're just like slightly smaller than a Neo.
Are they viable as like a live food culture, or do they not reproduce fast enough?
They don't reproduce as fast as the shrimp. I think they only I don't think they have as many babies, and in my opinion, they're a little bit slower growing. Like baby shrimp, I mean, they grow pretty fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think these guys grow a little slower. I mean, they probably would be if you had like a giant colony and you were able to, get to the point where you could scoop some out and not really put a dent in it. But I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
So Nathan says kabamba or any finer leaf plant along with floating plants like guppy grass or hornwort. Yeah, that makes sense. Just a big pile of stuff for the eggs to go in.
June got her snails today.
Yes.
Did you send her a bunch of ram's horns?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, she's been cleaning me out. It's been kind of nice to have somewhere to send them rather than just like forget about them in a little Tupperware and just kind of throw it away at the end of the week. I mean, there's so many. I mean, and then ever since I started feeding like real heavy the magic fish feed, I mean, they just like blow up.
Do you have one of those little roller snail catcher things?
I do.
So I feed the puffer snails a couple of times a week, and there's the 15-gallon in the bedroom is a good snail producer because I feed the crap out of it just to make sure the gobies and stuff get enough to eat. And so I scoop snails out of there. And the other day I just left. I scooped snails, got distracted, just left that sitting down next to the tank, and like half the snails are dead and half of them are gone. Where did those snails go? Why don't I smell them? When will we smell them?
Yeah, if they're individual,
crawled back in the tank.
I hope so.
If they're individual crawling around, I don't. He said once in a while I step on them.
The cat will find it. The dog.
I got a couple of the co-op catchers that I've been using, and these
I just got one of those in the mail and put it. My only complaint is they are too damn big.
Yeah, they are to be big. Smaller. They are large and in charge. So like putting them in a like fairly planted tank is almost impossible.
Right, but if it weren't for the size, that is a 10 out of 10 snail catcher.
Yeah.
Like it's by far the best, most effective snail catcher I've ever used, and I've only used
co-op tissue boxes.
They look
when
like
you're not catching.
They're chunky. They're large. Like if you put it try to put it in a 5 or 10 gallon tank, it takes a lot of space, and you'll be crushing plants to get it down in there.
But yeah, that's what I'm mainly putting them in is these 10 gallons up here. But yeah, they're like what 5 by 3 by 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you can make one a third of that size. Somebody who's maybe tinkering with CAD, perhaps. If Jeff's listening.
just cut everything in half besides the width.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, cut the height in half and cut the length in half, and it'd be fine.
Zen asked if there are any pink snails. Branton should raise only those. There are pink ram's horns, and there's magenta mystery snails.
Yep, I have magenta mystery snails and a ton of pink ram's horns.
Puffer loves those.
No.
The ram's horns, not the mystery snails. I haven't tried feeding mystery snail. I think they tear one of those up too, but I'm not going to do such things.
No.
So I'll answer Alex Novello's question after we go through the participants list.
Okay.
So speak now to be read now.
Forever hold your peace.
I do also have purple mystery snails now. I actually have I have white ones. I have orange ones. I've got a couple of jades. I think I've got or gold.
Maybe there's I know of the 8, and then I guess maybe there's sort of like offshoots that are just a little bit different, like maybe a golder version of the oranger version of the gold. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Or people can just make up names if they want.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna refresh one more time. And hello to Craig's Catfish Cave, Benjamin Peters, and Ginger, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Aquatic Moose, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith, Tracy Ballard, Jody P, Jonathan G, Gilsa Gardens, me, Mandarin Goby, Boots Cats, Fish Tank Bar, Nancy B in Tennessee, Fishfam, Link, Eric Wyrock, Aqua Funk, Vibes Aquatic, Scotty the Fish Freak, Fuzzy KR, Sleeper Barbecue, Grills to Gills, Dennis Christensen, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Redneck Aquatics, Dan Pittman, Whips World, Kelly Foreman, Outside in Aquatics, Alex Novello, Monsterfish Gal, Only Oscars, Toonie Loon, Aquarium Domain, Mike Reardon, Ever Hopeful, Rocky and Miles, Running Water, and Foxy's Fishes. Welcome, Peoples and Renee.
I didn't type in chat, so.
And I'm gonna wait for it to show up on Fishfam link before you get your hello.
Moose says Fishfam link isn't real. It can be.
Somebody can log in.
Yeah.
Start consulting you.
There
it is. Bare bottom.
Multiple people who could be Fishfam link at any given time.
So.
And did you get Renee to queer?
Yes. Hi, Renee.
Okay.
So it just so happens I do have kind of an update on the live bear mosh pit, just because I've been tinkering around with doing more immersed plants. So this green screen of the fish room behind me is a little dated by, I don't know, about a month. I have removed, like, the live bear mosh pit is there, and as far as the livestock in there, not much has changed. The platies are, maybe there's two
dwindling.
Left. Yeah. So whenever I set this up, I thought, like, it's been like 6 years. I thought the platies would dominate just because they're the ones that will hunt down the guppy fry. But I think just the sheer volume of guppies and the fact that I only feed the same amount, I never increase the food just because there's an increase in population. I think the guppies just win by numbers. So yeah, the platies don't breed as prolifically. But I got those orange platies in the plant farm that I'll start
you keep those
introducing. Separate. Yeah, those are fancy. And I as far as the guppies, mostly blues, which was the goal. It's a lot of the same kind of, it's like a wild type but more blue. It has that body shape of a wild type guppy. Or
some of them even got that like sword, like Japanese sword or whatever they would call it.
Yeah. So that's all well and good. And I started messing around with plants.
Welcome in, Gina, and running water.
Say, my pink guppies that I got from Barbara, I've finally got some babies out of them.
Oh, the ones that look like 80s guppies?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, those were nice.
Yeah, those are really cool.
That would be a splash of color.
Mm-hmm.
They would take over though, for sure. Okay, so I've been growing like pothos. There's a philodendron, a couple of philodendrons, some Tradescantia. There's a little spider plant there out of the back with not very good plastic baskets. I wasn't making as great of use of space as I wanted to with this tank, and so just until I find like a more elegant solution, there's this makeshift thing I made out of PVC pipes and a shit ton of zip ties, and the basket is fiberglass window screen zip tied to a bunch of PVC pipes.
You should have more zip ties and then send that picture to Mike. All things fish.
Without trimming them. That if he would have seen this, would have seen the 20 zip ties on here without trimming them, he would have had an aneurysm.
Add some more.
I wasn't comfortable with that either. So I had to trim them. And then I put, like, I just kind of made almost the shape of an LED light bar, and I put this on top of the mosh pit, and then I realized, oh, this 1/2-inch PVC is flimsy as shit. And so once I started filling it up with aqua soil, it started bowing down, and guppies started swimming up in it because they're stupid. And then I went to Walmart and got a couple of these 1/2-inch dowels and to stabilize it. And so there we go. We got this thing full of aqua soil that I'm going to start planting a bunch of stuff in.
And so you still have...
Is the soil touching the water then?
It is. It's almost... Okay. It's now when it evaporates, more like the bottom of it, maybe the bottom couple of centimeters might be touching the water, which might be a good thing if there's kind of like a wet and dry cycle with evaporation. I do water changes frequently enough that it's not going to be drastic, but like the roots will be wet the whole time. So I can't choose anything that isn't okay with wet feet and possibly even a slightly wet crown. So yeah, this is, I got Chinese evergreen, the Aglio, whatever, I already forgot the genus of it, but it's pretty tolerant. It's a pretty basic house plant. This is some variegated monstera of some sort. I don't remember another monstera here. There's a philodendron off to the left. bunch of pothos in the back. Also, some of it coming up out of the bottom tank underneath the mosh pit. This pink princess or pink whatever it is, philodendron.
That's what you got from the clash, right?
Yeah.
From the auction.
Mm-hmm.
And how much did you pay for it? Was that the one you overpaid or severely underpaid? One of them got.
Oh, yeah. So I got two things at the auction. Some variegated boosts that was advertised as 3 plants, but it was just like they took one terrible plant and divided it into 3. And so I probably overpaid for that, but you know, it's doing okay. Yeah, I probably paid fair for this. I think it was like $15.
Yeah, that's not
but yeah, so my goal is to just make this dense with plant growth out the top. There's not a whole lot I can do inside the tank. It doesn't get a lot of light, especially now. I took away one of the lights, so it's a lot of Anubias and stuff down there. So that's
what if you put like an easy flow and had it like just going into the soil and back into the tank?
That is precisely what I intend to do, because I have in the corner. Well, you can't even see it. Actually, let me go back to the other photo. Nope, it's hidden. But there's an airline in this corner here that goes down, and there's a sponge filter, but it doesn't have the easy flow attachment to it. But yeah, I'm going to put the easy flow attachment and try to have it coming through, maybe at an angle. Maybe I'll put it on the side there. But yeah. And this aqua clear also has a lot of flow down in there.
Okay.
But yeah, I figure this arrangement can grow pretty much anything. There's an LED up above. I can hang another one that I took off of the tank if I need to. So yeah. Just messing around with plants.
I just got some new plants today from Marcos at Chi-Chi's.
Ah, sweet.
And this one here is my favorite that he sent me. So this is like, I don't even know what it's called, but I mean, look at the leaves on this thing. They're like super cool.
Is that a Monstera?
No, it's not a Monstera. I forget what it's called. It's got the arrow leaf. What are those called?
I don't know.
I forget.
Taro?
No, maybe? It starts with an A, I think. I'm terrible with like plant
names.
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
Possibly. Is where you at, Kelly?
She was here.
Yeah.
And then I got some other ones. I forget. I told him to send me the names.
Just arrow leaf is what Moose says.
There you go.
I told him to send me the names, but I got this one too. This, whatever this guy is, I forget what he called this, but this will eventually be variegated. This one reverted, so I'm gonna wait for it to root and start growing some leaves and try and get that back. But then this is a gold something. It looks like a pothos, but it's not. And he said this one gets like, this is just a baby, but this will get real big and the leaves will start to like serrate. And it just gets like real, variegated like this.
Well, that's not a Monstera then?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Zen asked if it's a Syngonium.
Yes, maybe.
I
don't know.
Kelly asked if you could show that variegated leaf one again. She was making a cake.
Let's see.
So yeah, right here. So it's just cool how it's got like, so this is real dark green, and then this is like a light green up here, and then it's like the white. It's almost like an army like camouflage or something. I don't know. It's super cool.
Yeah, I've been kind of like eyeing every variegated that I see. Like I might get like the, what is it, Snow Queen Pothos. Put that in the...
I have a Marble Queen Pothos that's growing out of my 65 downstairs. It's huge. It's like growing up the wall and around the corner. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Big Steve says it looks like an Alocasia.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not a Syngonium. What is it? What is it? What is it? Not an Alocasia.
And then I have some stuff starred, but this one really quick about the mosh pit, since you were talking about it. If the mollies and guppies have bred hybrids and if they had fry, there are no mollies that we have. It's just
because
platies.
I was concerned about the hybridization and you know, the fact that they're sterile. Like I didn't know what was going to outcompete what, so I didn't do mollies.
And see, I've heard when it comes to that as long as you have proper ratios of each, they won't crossbreed. It's when you keep a few fish and then they're forced to kind of like breed with the other species.
It's just desperation, like prison. Okay. So who is going to spawn those massive aquatic isopods from the deep sea? Moose would like to know.
Yeah. No, he gave me a bag of boost as well.
Oh, is it named or is it just random?
It is just random stuff, and he says he has no idea what he even put in there.
That's the best kind of stuff. You can name it whatever you want. See how it does.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna open that up tomorrow and actually look at what I got here.
Cool.
Kelly doesn't think it's an alocasia, and Benjamin Peters asked if it was alopecia.
Well, it's a marble something. Yep, I agree, June.
Yeah.
Some more people came in, and I think I've missed some. Can you check the list?
Well, we've had. So we said hi to Gina and Jeff, Christopher Junkin, and Tommy, the Aquatic News Network, and Geek Boy.
Okay.
Arrived.
Nathan said he just got his first pair of killies and noticed they're always in the super long valve, mostly right at the top of the water where it bends because it's so long. Maybe they'll spawn on that stuff. And killies do like to be at the top.
Yep. Val's a good spawning mop. The Corys will lay eggs on that too. Mike Reardon somehow got few assassin snails in some of his tanks. I have more empty shells and live rams horns. Yeah, there was a time where I did not like snails and intentionally bought assassin snails. And at first they didn't seem like they were doing anything. And then they annihilated the tank. Then they reproduced and then they died off. And now I need snails. I need more snails. Zen said, did you get your new glasses after all? They look good. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Finally, I can see. That was 8 years. 8 years since my last eye exam. It's too long. Do I need some blue calicos? I had. Wait, what do we have? I think there were blue calicos.
We had coral blue platies,
and then regular calicos,
and we had regular calicos that we got from Jess.
Maybe Jody. I typically don't order fish around this time because it's hot as fuck, and it's sometimes tough to get them in a temperature I feel comfortable. But yeah, I think so. That would be pretty cool. So Lance wants to know how this co-op snail box works. So I'm gonna blow you back up.
So you got a box. And it's got a little hole here. So when you put it in the tank, each corner, so that this one's got a slot here. So whatever way you put it in, as long as you put it to one corner, the air will come out of the lid here. But it just sits on top, and that's it. There's still some dead snails in this one, but
and Annette is here.
Dead snails are easier to remove from the box.
Yeah.
My finger's too fat to get around the perimeter of the bait. So if they're there, then they survive.
So then this right here is like a little internal kind of cage thing. And then you put your food in there. You put the lid on top. Oh my God. Put the lid on top and the food stays in there. You put it in the tank. Snails do what snails do, and they'll crawl right in here. Like almost instantly, they'll start heading for this thing. And depending on how many
they don't recognize that it's a trap, so they stay.
As long as there's as
like
long
it'll
as
catch
there's still
shrimp.
food in it.
Yeah,
it will catch shrimp.
But the good thing is you can dump out the water, you can dump out shrimp and fish and stuff, and most of the snails are still going to be hanging around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or if you just have like a little bucket. So I got not up here, but yeah, I've got like random little, like this is like a McDonald's Halloween special bucket. But if you just have water in that, and you just like dump this in there, and then obviously, you know, you can scoop out whatever you didn't want to get in there.
Let's see. Hold on, we had some more people come in. So yeah, yes. Annette has entered the chat talking about catching snails, circle of life. Linda
Chelsea.
Worth, Chelsea Steenbot, and Holly Gibbs. Welcome in, y'all. So Mandarin Gobi wants to know, can I have a Ponageton? Brandon, can you have a Ponageton in low light and in a 5-gallon
Brandon
tank?
Lightcap is a different person that Facebook keeps trying to recommend.
Yeah, what is the deal with that? Like his name is similar to your friend.
How dare there be a Brandon Lightcap?
I just don't understand the logic in suggesting that other person as a friend. Like, you seem to like people with similar names.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the one that you sent me that day?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah, that guy looked like a weirdo.
It's your family.
Yeah.
So a Ponageton in a 5-gallon tank. Now I don't know every Ponageton species out there.
He
I just
said
know
later Ulvaceous and Crispus.
Crispus. Now you've seen what Crispus will do in the 90. It's like a sword, basically. It's going to grow the size of the tank. Now, how long, it depends on a lot of factors, but like if you, I'm not a person who says don't put this plant in this size tank. Just watch it. It's going to get big. You can trim it back when you're tired of it. Move it. You're going to uproot it. It's going to stir up a lot of shit. Deal with that. Then find a place for it. It's just a plant, so you'll figure it out. It's going to get big though. Like it's probably not something that you'll want to mess with long term in a small tank. Tony Lynn says Brandon is a teamy version of Brandon.
Some more people have come in as well. If you want to say hello.
Budget Bonsai, what's up, Rack? And DJ Guppyfish Sal, welcome. If I clean the leaves of my crypts to try to get rid of the green spot that happened when I turned the lights up and they pearl everywhere now, does that mean I was too abrasive and damaged them? Not necessarily. If they start deteriorating, then yeah. Pearling could just mean they're pearling, but
you can trim a damaged leaf on a crypt.
Yeah, or just watch it melt back and it'll come back. It's a crypt. So like if you hurt its feelings too much, it just needs some time. And Ponageton in a 5-gallon, it's blooming. There you go.
Yeah, I'm always throwing plants that are too big, like especially the Nubius, like a Barterii in a 5-gallon, and eventually it just like takes up the whole tank. It looks super cool though.
Yeah, I mean I like that. I do the same thing.
Like, just like a big tree in there and watching the fish swim around it. It's kind of neat.
So what kind of lights do you use on your tanks?
I've got 2 Hygers behind me that run that rack and the bottom. This is, I don't even know what it is. It doesn't have a name on it. I bought it used off somebody on Facebook. I've got Menards lights under these 2 racks to the right and left of me. So they're just like stick-on LED grow lights.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got Aquanites on these 2 tanks right here above them. I've got a Hyger over there on the 29 with an Aquanite. I got another Aquanite on that one. I've got 2 co-op lights downstairs. I've got a tub that runs on just an LED shop light. What other lights do I have?
What are you? So for the co-op lights, what percentage are you running them at?
100%.
And what are you growing in there? Holy shit!
I don't know, just your easy plants. So like guppy grass, bulbitis, the Queralote.
Gotcha.
I run a lot of floating plants, so that helps a little bit, and that's probably why I have it at 100. Just so the plants below it can grow, because nothing really is too demanding besides the top floating plants.
Yeah.
Crypts, Anubias. So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm curious because you've said like that that you don't really limit light in your tanks and everything grows fine. I'm just curious, like what kind of lights are they, and what are we talking about, like unlimited light?
Yeah, I mean, I regularly clean out the floating plants. So I mean, the plants do get a lot of light, but yeah, the co-op ones, for a while there, everybody was like they're so powerful. It's kind of like, I ran them at like 60%. I was just like, well, I'm just gonna keep turning it up and see if anything bad happens, and I haven't really noticed much of a change, I guess. Besides, I can see a lot better.
I think so. I just switched over. Like this tank, I have the co-op lights. They're like, I don't know, 6 inches elevated, and I have them running at 50 or 60%. And this is the plant farm. And I decided to take a video of it just because I was like, it was way overdue for a trim. So
yeah, take yourself away just so that people can see how ridiculous. Because like
this is the tipping point, everyone, of when you start losing plants. So yeah.
And those are those fancy platies that we're not going to
fucking love those platies. Look at those platies. The male is just like,
those are pretty sweet.
Yeah, I would like to have just a tank full of those. And I mean, I don't really do anything special, and they're live bears, they're platies, they're reproducing. There's little fry, there's larger fry, there's juveniles. Whatever pace they want to naturally reproduce is fine with me, because they're reproducing. Whereas the Nezzy swordtails I got at the same time, those did not last. I got 2 babies out of them, and then the male died, and then shortly after the female died. And I don't know what the babies are yet. They both look like females, and I don't know how long it takes to find out like what's what.
Yeah. Big Steve says he finally has Madagascar lace doing really good. Killed like 5 before this one took. And Mike Reardon has a question about, are there any mini sword plants with broad leaves?
Mini swords.
I don't know.
Zen suggested Goncalo swords, and Benjamin Peters said his red Reuben is staying only about 10 inches tall.
I was gonna say, I've got pygmy swords. Their leaves aren't too broad though.
Oh yeah, the Helanthriums.
Yeah. I mean, they do get kind of broad, like on the tips. Like if you want to consider that broad, but yeah, I'm a big fan of these plants. These are nice.
Gynecolo swords, yeah. I was trying.
Kelly suggested a Haidai pearl.
I was trying to think of the name. I have one too, and yeah, they are very broad, and they're small enough that you can use them as a mid ground in a 40-gallon. So I would say that's pretty good.
I've got a few red flame swords that don't get too big, and they've got pretty broad leaves. I don't know if that's normal.
Well, I mean, if you keep them in low tech and low light, they grow really slowly, so you can get a lot of time out of them. And I do a lot of routine trimming anyway, and so like I try not to let swords take over, but they certainly will if you let them.
Some more people came in. If you want to.
Being gray equals no responsibility. Who we have? Just one more fish. Hi, Jesse, Daniel Velez, and the moneyless Maven Shirley. Welcome. Where are we at? Oh, Big Steve, I was thinking about turning a 75 into a CO2 tank. It has blasting sand, and it would be $20,000 worth of stratum. Okay,
That's
reasonable.
a lot of stratum.
Yeah. Should I mix some in with the sand? Is it worth it, or is root tabs good enough? Stratum is better than root tabs. Stratum and okay, there's sand and nothing. Then there's sand with root tabs, and then there is sand with stratum, and then there's sand with stratum and root tabs, and then there is just stratum. So I understand the expense of stratum and trying to do a full tank of pure stratum. It is optimal, but it's not necessary, especially with, I mean, CO2 is the most important part of plant growth. So I would say mixing in stratum with sand and also adding some root tabs would be just fine. Or if you want to skip the stratum completely, sand and root tabs. See our sand and see what you do with water column fertilization. Like if you're pretty diligent about fertilizing the water column, then you may not need any of that for the root stuff. Give it a shot.
Welcome in, Mickey M.
Mickey M and Alishon have entered the chat. So Branton, when are you going to inject CO2?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I literally work across the street from Welder Supply, and I have gone in there and I've asked them about, you know, how much it's going to be. And so initially a tank, they said for the one I wanted, I can't remember what size it was. I think it was like a 10-pound. It was going to be $60 for the tank. And then refills from that point on was going to be like $23. I don't know.
For how big of a tank?
10.
That's yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. My CO2 place was charging $1 a pound, and then they tripled the price, and I'm still just like, well, what am I gonna do? So yeah, that's pretty good.
So I've been thinking about it. I've definitely been thinking about it.
Are you selling plants for profit actively, or is that a goal?
I mean, I do sell plants, but it's all, you know, the easy stuff that I can grow. Yeah, eventually I wouldn't mind, you know, up in the plant growth and
yeah.
And
I mean, the stuff that you can grow in your water is the stuff that people want, like broadly. If you're appealing to people who keep planted tanks, not necessarily aquatic gardens or anything like that, but like, and also fish breeders, just fish keepers where they want background plants. Like you could really up the volume with your plant production just by like, even if you didn't do anything with your light or even probably with your fertilization, just put a touch of CO2 in there, and then you'll start selling, you know, twice as much plants, up to 10 times as many plants in the same amount of time.
Yeah. And if I did, it would probably be on the 65, because obviously that's the biggest tank that I own. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't know. Can you split CO2 off one tank?
Yeah, you just need a good regulator. That's the biggest expense of CO2 is getting the regulator. So if you want one that they have regulators that are expandable, I think they suggest up to 8. I would never do a total, like never do 8, but I have one that's going to 3, and it's a $200 regulator, and then it's like another $30 for each additional manifold. So, you know, $230, $250 for the regulator, plus whatever they're charging you for the canister.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So yeah, I've definitely been thinking about it. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely for plants for profit is a really, really good investment. So can aloe vera survive in a tank? I don't know. I don't know if anyone in chat.
Hagen Hill.
I don't think it will. I've killed aloe vera many a times by overwatering it.
So Zen asked if aloe is a succulent. Gina had said yes. I don't think they like wet feet, but not sure about them specifically. And June said that she soaks her aloe. So I mean, it can't hurt to try it.
Yeah, they do like a good soaking, but the constant moisture, they just rot.
Yeah, a succulent is my favorite plant that I grow outside of a tank where I have to be responsible for watering it, because it's totally fine if I forget about it for 3 months and then show up and say, "Oh, you exist," and then just saturate it. Spam and stratum.
Yeah, is that a choice?
Only scrapple.
Well, Alishon is in the place to get scrapple.
Right.
You can acquire it at any time.
Now, what do I know about the floating mimosa sensitive plant thing? Is it a regular mimosa that grows that way due to being submerged, or is it totally different and just looks similar? I only know about that one mimosa that I bought from Grant and Shelby, and I don't know any other mimosas. I can say that if I ignore it, it still lives, just kind of sits around floating on the pond. And if you give it the middle finger to its leaves, it closes. It's very easy
one
though.
Of those.
Super easy. I mean, not the best looking plant. I think it's supposed to flower, but it has never flowered for me.
So that's a floating plant then?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be floating. Like, doesn't have to be fully aquatic. It actually develops this weird thing on its stem if you submerge it, like some kind of protective outer cushy layer. I don't know much about the physiology of that one.
Kelly says
it just kind of grows
different.
like a vine. It's different.
That the regular is Mimosa pudica.
Okay. How long ago did I hit 5K?
Like almost a month, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I think maybe I noticed it whenever we were on vacation.
Yeah, which was like May 22nd or something. Yeah, it's almost been a month.
Is the secret word funt? Unfortunately, no.
No.
What's a funt?
Well, the first part of the word is fun. And what do you think the other part of the word is?
I don't know. Can I say that on stream?
Cunt?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you can't.
All right. I've never said cunt in front of so many people.
Oh my God. And my light, I literally just said cunt, and then my light went, just made a fantastic fucking noise. Like, the cunt god did not appreciate that.
Oh. Yeah, I have to tell the secret word to Matt so that he can set it. And he messaged me at the beginning of the stream that he wanted to make a comment that included the secret word, but he couldn't. So it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. The secret word is not fish related, though.
No.
What is that?
I picked it for this stream specifically.
Light. The haunted light.
Kelly would like you to know that you are very unladylike.
No. I don't know. That's a pretty ladylike word. Isn't it exclusively ladylike?
Here's an extra 20. Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Well.
Yeah, all my lights are going to be turning off as they slowly have been. So
nice.
Yeah, eventually it may just be like a silhouette.
Like witness protection.
Yeah.
Tiger Lotus is floating. How to secure it in the gravel of the 5-gallon tank, and one that already sink. Is that a good sign of an aquarium? Another one doing the same way. I don't know if whether the bowl being sinking or floating is good or bad, but if I can't get something to stay in the gravel, I go plant weights. I don't want to fight it. I get plant weights. So if that's the struggle.
Yeah.
So we say hi to Matt and Lisa the Wolf.
We can get a disco in here.
Damn.
The secret word is not secret. And Lisa made a good point. It would not be the gods. It would be a goddess.
Oh, I just assume everything's run by a man. Silly me. Just assume a man's in charge.
Welcome in, Esty Catahula.
Cat house.
Brenton sucks because H.
Wait, what?
Well, what is H?
Oh. Well, I hope he continues.
The secret word is not Friday the 13th related. Might be Branton related.
Could be.
Welcome in, Thorntrap.
Came out of lurking to make sure we set that straight. A good opportunity to comment.
Coconut cake is in the oven.
Thorntrap, Kalish.
When a tiger lily reproduces, is there supposed to be a new bulb?
No, just sends out runners. Sometimes it'll develop a little tiny bulb, but you can't really count on that. Though they will runner everywhere. Okay, we didn't miss anybody, right? All right.
I don't think so.
What else you got going on, Branton? Like breeding projects, anything upcoming?
He got to take a shower on Hot Mess Express.
Yes,
congratulations.
yes, I did. I think it played like 4 or 5 times during that stream. But no, I'm gonna try and spawn these rams. They already look like they're trying to spawn. My Elisoma are doing great. I've got a ton of fry in a breeder box over here and in the tank. So I think I'm just gonna start letting them raise out in the tank. I lost both of my males, which is weird. I don't know if the females killed them or what. They killed each other in like a crazy fight they had or something. I don't know, but they're not in there anymore. And I just have 4 females floating around with like a ton of fry. So it's kind of weird.
I guess you're just going to raise the fry, see if you get any good males out of it.
Yeah. And then probably get rid of the rest. I've got a bunch of Signifer and Luminatus growing out. Got a fresh spawn of Pygmy Corridoras that I'm raising. I've got CPDs community breeding in this tank to the right of me, which is pretty cool.
Oh, with no egg collection, just their fryers surviving in the same tank?
I've got 2 of the Lowell's egg collectors, not the automatic ones, but the box ones that are also kind of big, in my opinion. But they do work nice. They take up a lot of space. So 2 of them fit side to side in the side of a 10-gallon tank. And I've just got Java moss over the screen part. And my strategy is, so above that Java moss, I have a bunch of floating plants, but my strategy was to just make it so the fry had somewhere to stay away from the parents. And then when they're big enough, they kind of start slowly coming out of there, and it's been working so far.
Yeah. So once they realize that they're a little bit too big to eat.
Yeah.
So the secret word was said. Christopher
nice
said
job,
it.
Christopher.
It was just funny because people kept saying stuff, and Branton was literally like stroking his beard as he talked, hoping somebody would notice.
Sweet. The secret hidden in Branton's beard.
If you've never had a beard, there's something therapeutic about just doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or a stuffed animal or abuse a cat or something, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I got some rice fish from Bougie today.
Oh yeah.
And they went out in a tub that I have outside. So I'm looking forward to see what becomes of those at the end of the year.
What kind of rice fish are they?
They are Kohaku lames. So they're orange and white, and
Kohaku
they have glitter on their backs.
Just looking up a photo. Oh. Okay. I don't know if this is representative.
Share?
Nope. I'm just gonna enjoy this by myself. Okay.
I mean, I guess you can if you want.
I see the glitter on their backs for sure.
Yes. Yeah, that looks like them right there.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. I got them home. I had them floating in like a breeding ring in a fresh bucket of water with an air stone while I was at work. And then I got home and I put them in a little bucket and floated them in the tub for maybe 15 minutes and let them go. And right away they started running around eating mosquito larvae. And the males were already trying to breed with the females. There were a couple of females that came in really plump.
A few more people came in. If you want to see. I think Jonathan G, Oinky. There may have been other people who went past.
Oh,
I didn't see.
I think it froze on me for a second. Yeah, I have a very limited stint with gold Madakas, and I don't know what ate them, but they were like, I was excited because they were breeding prolifically, and then the adults started dropping one by one, and then I noticed the fry drop, like even the juveniles dropping. I've not caught anything out there except this year owls. Did not suspect owls. I thought it was a cat or a possum, but it could be owls.
You really think it's owls?
I don't think anything. I just know that they disappeared and I didn't do anything bad, and it's not my fault. Yeah. I
don't think the owls are taking your rice fish.
There's also a neighbor's cat that they let wander at night that we caught on camera at the edge of the pond.
What do you think it might be most likely? So we have,
but even a cat, I don't know.
We have cats, we have possums, we have owls, we have stupid house wrens that don't know what windows are.
Oh my god, yeah, I took a video of it, but back here where I work, there's a window in this like little closet where like the cat litter boxes and stuff. It's not like a window that we clean regularly, like where they would think that it's just more room to fly into. Every single day for like 10 minutes, this bird slams itself into the window like over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's how horror movies start.
And like Lillian came in here the other day and was like, you want me to go shoo it away? It's like, no, I do not. If there's something wrong with that bird, I'm not sending my child out there to go.
See, even you know that's how horror movies start.
Yeah, so we've got a big window downstairs, and we usually have birds hit it all summer. I try and have the girls hang some things from the window, so that kind of like breaks up the scenery that they think they're flying into.
Literally, that's how they all start. Mandarin Gobi wants to know, does Java Fern do well in low light aquarium with tiger lotus and floating plant? Java Fern is a low light plant.
Yeah, like it can be a highlight plant. It wants to be a highlight nutrient hog that grows above the water, is what it really wants to be. Hi. But low light is best when it's in low tech because it has limited CO2 access. Is she here to tell us how much we suck?
I don't know.
It is time to play some games.
A few more people came in before.
So we saw Oinky and we saw hi Oinky. Nicole Pember came in. I think the other people you named might have been here earlier. Maybe that's why they're not showing up. So
what about George RB3?
George
and Night Owl.
And okay, I see Night Owl showed up on the list.
Night Owl thinks it could be owls.
All right, she's mic'd up.
Hi, can she hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hi.
Awesome. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
She told Nicole she was going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
She told me she's going to go pee. Did you go to the bathroom?
No. Did you have to go to the bathroom?
Did you lie?
No.
Did you fib to your mom? It's okay if you did. You can tell me.
She'll never find out.
Nope. She won't find out. Our lips are sealed.
Mommy's in here somewhere. She's creeping on us. There she is.
Wait.
Right there. She said she told me she was going to go pee and she called you a little stink.
Welcome in, Mary Oliver.
Hi, Mary. And I got paid $2 just now because Willow is on the stream. Thank you, Jeff.
And Mickey Emma is saying hello from Europe. Running Water says, don't admit to anything.
Okay, now I see George RB3 and Mary Oliver showed up. Stop, you're going to make me have to go to the bathroom.
Does Willow want to try to guess whose logo?
Yeah, let's show some logos and see if you know. I'm sure, Willow, at some point you have told these people you suck. So if you remember their names, maybe you'll be able to guess what their logos look like.
You think you can do that?
Do it.
Didn't you hear anything Steven just said?
No one listens to me.
She's practicing to be a woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to listen to men.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, can I take it away?
No, you're not taking that with. I don't know what you're going to go do.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, can you bring me up a soda water? Yes. Nope. Leave the door open. Thank you. It's hot in here.
So you say soda water? Like just carbonated water?
That's all I drink.
What?
That's all I drink.
Do you drink flat water?
Oh. Flat water. Kind of freaking plebeian.
You drink flat water too.
That's mostly what I drink.
Fridge water. You're drinking sink water.
Now I need to process that all you drink is carbonated, flavorless water.
Oh, it's flavored slightly.
With what?
Is it like
is it a LaCroix?
No, I drink Polar.
I don't know what that is. Probably just as gross.
But is it the same kind of thing where like the flavor is like someone shouted strawberry in the next room?
Yeah. No, this is better than LaCroix. This one's actually got some flavor.
What is the sugar content?
0.
Gross.
I actually don't do a lot of sugar. It makes me sick.
Yeah, I mean sugar sucks, but like if you're gonna enjoy something with flavor, this ain't it.
Oh, Fuzzy KR says Polar's good. I like the lime.
Yeah, I like all of them really, except
I drink Celsius, but only for the caffeine.
Yeah, except for the watermelon. Anything watermelon sucks.
Brandon needs his CO2. He buys soda water, then shakes it till it's flat before he drinks it.
Scotty said that's as weird as drinking warm soda. I actually drink the soda water warm.
Yeah, well, you drink it room temp, right? Like,
yeah.
I drink warm soda. Like,
well, there you go. 2 kindred spirits who drink hot.
It doesn't mean like it's not warmed up. Like I wouldn't like boil it, but it's fine being room temperature. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Yeah,
Logo time.
I like watermelon. Watermelon's fine, but when they try and flavor stuff like watermelon, it does not taste good.
No, that and grape don't usually.
So hint water, I get that sometimes because I only like flat water. I don't like any carbonated water. It tastes naturally like watermelon. but watermelon flavored things, bad. Grape flavored things, bad. Orange flavored things, fake.
I like orange flavored things.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Synthetic banana, also gross. Real banana is good.
Did we miss Peplin's super chat? Willow, you're so precious.
I put it on screen.
I was looking at other stuff.
So yeah, I can't play tonight. So anybody who's encroaching on third place, you got a chance.
No, you can play.
I can't.
Just
I have to type in private chat, and I'm using my phone, and I don't. I'm watching chat on the laptop using my phone for the camera.
Well, you suck.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What's up, baby?
Nothing.
Can't stand non-sugar
Something
soda.
wrong?
Need the real old
I
thing.
just stubbed my toe when I on that big
Aw.
black fan.
You stubbed your toe. Here you go. What big black thing?
The big black fan.
Oh yeah, that fan broke, and I put it out in the hallway. So that's my bad.
Just leaving clutter on for people to get in.
I usually have a fan in the fish room, and I came in yesterday and it was on, but it wasn't moving. I was like, well, that fan's done, and I set it outside the door, and apparently she just stubbed her toe on it.
Yeah, I've done that, and I've probably caused a similar injury to someone.
What is that?
That is a logo you have to try and guess.
What does it look like?
So
Who do
far,
you
I've
think
only
that
seen
is?
one answer.
Steps.
It's what?
Steps.
Steps?
Yeah.
And who would have steps in their logo?
No, it's a bridge.
It's a bridge? Who would have a bridge in their logo? We don't know. The picture will get better as it goes.
No, because we're just gonna give it to one person, right? Who was it? I missed it.
It was in.
Oh.
And
Good job,
Jesse
Zen.
was here.
Oh,
Jesse, you don't-
no one gets their own logo. Oh wait,
don't
who said the
recognize
secret
it.
word?
Christopher.
Okay, Christopher. There we go. 5 points to you. All right. Yep. This was just one more fish. Obviously,
Oh, nice.
Welcome in Fish Tank Barn.
You watch.
Mike's been here, but hi, Mike.
Oh wait,
again.
Rocky and Miles said they said it. Let me
Oh.
verify.
Uh-oh.
That looks like a god.
Oh no, they said Zen.
Oh,
Fish
okay.
with teeth.
There's just one more.
Alligator.
fish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The alligator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
I
of.
got it right.
Is it a gar? An alligator
Yeah.
gar?
Yes.
There it is.
You got it right.
Just one more fish, but not that fish. Never. Never that fish.
Why not?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned on
What is
stream.
the next one, guys?
My brother and his son caught an alligator gar, and they're just like, "Do you have any spare tanks or equipment for that?" I'm like, "Dude, you're gonna need like a pool for that thing eventually." I got a
These
20
spare
gallon.
alligator gar tanks.
Where's the next one?
20 gallon.
I mean, I have a 20 gallon. If
Where's the
if
next
it's
one,
small,
Dada?
you can put it in there for like a day.
Jesse, can we put an
Dad,
alligator
where's
gar
the next
in a
one?
20 gallon and a 20 tall?
It'll appear up here before it appears down here.
If you
There it
push
is.
hard enough.
Who do you think that is?
Dad,
I think I know who that is, but I can't.
can you
But
give me clues?
I can't play. No, I can't give any clues because other people are playing.
You can whisper a clue. Just don't let anyone else hear it.
Well, your clue is wrong.
I didn't even hear it. Actually, I forgot who this is.
I forgot to, but I know it's
Oh,
not.
shit.
But I know it's not Cat House
Okay.
because we've already done Cat
Oh
House.
no! Hold on.
This is a
That's a good
freaking
look.
No, I know who it is now. I know who
Okay.
it is now.
Was it
Okay.
a
I do
cat?
too.
I don't know what that is. I thought it was a dog.
Me
It's
too.
not a dog.
It's an I. Has anyone said it yet?
No,
It's
I have
not on
not
the-
seen it.
Okay, maybe a baby gar for a month. Yeah, that's what So I told my brother, I'm like, yeah, this thing is going to get huge. You're not going to be able to keep it long term and really anything that you're willing to keep.
Oh, that's way too easy now.
Well, I wanted to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey wants to know, can we put that car in the glass tank for?
As I said, if you push hard enough, you believe in yourself.
Willow got a point.
Wait, what did she say?
I think I heard her say it.
Did she say? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm adding Willow to the scoreboard.
Ooh, you're on the scoreboard.
Nice.
And then we have
popcorn. Go get some cloth.
Chef Kane.
Okay.
We have Jonathan G. Stan says I'm slow. Too slow. Linda Worth.
I'm slow too.
Go get some cloths.
Okay. Jeff Kane.
Oh my God. You're on Jeff Kane. Jonathan G.
Jonathan G. Yep. Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
Chef Kane.
Oh, Zen was like way early.
Oh, okay. You just want her to sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
And Linda Worth.
And Linda. Okay. Okay.
Foxy, it doesn't count because we can't hear you. I said stand out loud instead of typing it. Is this Jeff Kane's first point? He wants to know.
No, it's your second point. I don't know how you earned your first point, but you did. Too busy eating ice cream priority. Well, okay, that's the most legitimate excuse I've ever heard. Even from people who weren't even here during the game. Okay.
And I can wait. I can see time. Zen said it way above, like at the same time that he whispered SC at 9:40, which was 3 minutes ago. Do you think that was before you changed it to the easier one?
How the crap should I know? How the bleep should I know? I don't know.
Yeah. When I was whispering SC, it was not.
It was just on the I.
Yep.
Because he thought it was a dog.
Oh, you're saying like she earned a second, like 2 points from that one?
Yeah, I think she got it before.
And then you have to take everybody else's points away.
No. Other people
can
if people get points, we'll never take them away.
Jeff's back to 1.
Unless you cross us.
Yeah, Lori is verifying it was before it was changed.
Okay. So. All right. Now, how good is Willow at recognizing shrimp?
Ooh, what kind of shrimp is that?
Mermaid shrimp.
That's a great guess, actually. Great guess.
Mermaid shrimp.
I don't think that one's right.
Brandon, if you could make some of these, I would buy them from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can try.
Dada, did you know?
What I'd really like is to get some blue shrimp with racing stripes.
Some racing stripes.
Yeah.
It's one.
Like that stripe that runs along their back.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get some blue ones. You don't ever see blue ones with racing stripes.
I have to check because I'm not very good about keeping my line straight, and if it's blue, it stays. And even I'm behind on culling, but I probably have an assortment of like blue diamond, blue dream, and whatever else is in between.
Mm-hmm. So it is a stardust shrimp, and this is not what they really look like. But
so who got the point?
Foxy. And then there are 5 people. Benjamin Peters.
Maybe you can't talk like that.
Yep.
Dee Dee. just one more
I
fish.
want the next one. I want the next one.
And SC Catahoula's.
Wait, is Jesse not on the scoreboard until just right this second?
Maybe.
Did I
Earless
get the
shrimp
logo?
was Ben's next guess. Yeah, so you told it to do it in the style of Van Gogh, and it's like, okay, Starry Night, here you go.
Yeah, I was just like, pure copyright infringement, please. And that's what it did. Okay, got Jesse. Who was after Jesse? Anyone?
It was Cat House.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
would
I've
be a
got some
great print for a shrimpy fish room, except for someone needs to paint it for real. Like someone needs to take this idea and execute it so that it's by an actual artist.
It wouldn't be that hard. I mean,
no.
You can replicate this brush stroke for brush stroke. In which case, just print this one out. No one cares.
This?
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to Neos, I'm a big fan of the racing stripes. I've got some snowball shrimp actually that started throwing some really cool like blaze white racing stripes. It's actually really neat.
Dada?
Moose, you said Stardust, but you were like 8th.
Just on one page.
So you didn't get the point.
I need one page.
How about this one? Oh, she's gone. Go ahead. She's over this game. Too slow.
No, she's gonna draw something.
Oh, nice. Okay. She can draw a shrimp?
I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah, we kind of steered AI in a certain direction. Mm-hmm. So I think we started. So we did in the style of Van Gogh for the Stardust shrimp. And then I think we wanted to also do Van Gogh for this one. And you tell AI Van Gogh and it's just like, oh, Starry Night background with whatever. So that's all it did.
So I am going to be specific about this. You need to have all 3 of these words.
Okay.
Green, because it's there.
Okay.
Phantom, because and pleco. I know it doesn't look like a pleco, but they're like phantom tetras. They're phantom other things. So I need to know that you know it's a pleco, and it is green. And there are also blue phantom plecos. So I need it to say green phantom pleco. That's how I am picking the 5.
Firm but fair.
So we have Foxy.
Okay. Yep.
Then we have Toonie Loon.
Okay.
Then we have Zen.
That's not a pleco. You know what? You go argue with AI.
Then we have Benjamin Peters. And then we have Fish Tank Barn. And congratulations, Craig. He got a new job.
Nice.
Well, it was right there by that.
Nice. Like just today? It's always nice to especially if you're leaving an employment that you didn't like.
Willow would like to say something.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
You guys are gonna try to guess these 4 pictures, and I'll keep drawing.
So there's 4 pictures.
All right, let's see the first one.
You got to guess what those 4 things are.
Yeah, and I'll keep drawing.
Is the first one a jellyfish?
Yes.
Do you have?
Are we guessing 4 different things? Because yeah, I think the first one is a jellyfish.
Can you hold it in?
Yeah. Say it again.
Jellyfish.
No.
Nope. Keep going.
Are these fish related at all? Is it a shrimp? Is the first one a shrimp?
No.
No. Is it fish related? Are they fish?
No. No.
Oh.
All we understand are fish. It's the only world we're part of. It's going to be difficult.
Hey, while she's drawing, did we want to pull someone who said secret?
Yeah, we probably should. Oh, wait. What we got here?
Is it a scrunchie?
No.
Hair, like a hair tie thing? Is it a necklace? Is it a bracelet?
No.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
I'm so bad at this game.
20 questions.
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Is it a
one?
Is it hair? Is it a beard?
No.
Is it a cloud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You're right. It's a cloud.
There we go. Yeah, we had guesses in chat thinking it's Daddy's beard.
What are you showing him now?
Is the last one lipstick?
No.
Is it a
Is
knife?
It a fish? A knife.
No.
Did we pull someone in chat who said secret? Can we?
Oh no, Zen. If you want to run the giveaway, and try it in chat. If not, I'll do the wheel.
Oh, I don't get a point, Oinky. I can't earn points on this stream.
Oh, now it's got legs.
Yeah, it's an animal.
Is it a cat or a dog?
No.
No. Does this animal have a tail that's just not drawn yet?
No, the tail's right here.
Oh,
you missed
the
the tail.
tail is on the other side.
Lizard.
Yeah.
So guesses in chat: platypus, gecko, lizard, beaver,
No.
Beaver, maybe.
axolotl,
No.
cat, dog, tadpole, squirrel, polar bear.
A polar bear doesn't have a big tail. A raccoon?
No.
Turtle, dog.
No.
Hey, Peplin is getting something.
Peplin. Okay.
Now it's got a face.
Is it an alligator?
No.
It's happy.
Keep going.
Alligators
You
are
don't
not
think an
happy.
alligator is happy?
Oh, you're all
Nope.
done.
A salamander, a newt.
No.
And she's all done with it, so you have to get it from that.
Yeah. No, they can just keep saying it.
I don't know. I haven't heard a single guess from Brandon yet.
So, can I just put on the...
Is it a ferret?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Dada, no, you're not supposed to
Oh, is it a ferret?
It's not a ferret.
Yes,
It's a hard game.
No.
That's how you draw ferrets.
No, it's not a ferret. It's not a ferret.
Is it a fox?
No.
Is it a weasel?
No, it's
Something
a
ferret adjacent.
Oh.
Oh, it is a ferret.
All
We
right,
were fooled.
Now we go for the last two, all right?
Let's see. What is Peplin winning?
All right. Let's spin this wheel for Peplin.
Is that one a spider?
No.
Ladybug.
No.
Is it a turtle?
No.
It's a bug of some kind with the 6 legs.
No.
It has 5 legs.
I
It's
thought
not
I
a bug. I give
All
you
right.
one clue. It's not a bug.
Let's
Something
see.
that's in the sky.
Sun.
Yeah.
I win. All right.
And I have to guess the line.
Peplin, you win a random plushie.
Do
What
I
is
show Do I show what the random plushie is?
Yeah.
Okay. It is this black neon tetra. Yeah, a black
Nice.
neon.
Cool.
Mama, you have to take a break.
Okay. Why don't you take a break? You're making me hot. Sound good?
Body heat.
Why?
Huh?
No, I'm still doing it, but I'm just standing up.
Oh, okay. Now you gotta guess the line.
Is it a stick?
You just told me what
She
to
took her earpiece out. Well, I'm
Oh.
not gonna tell you everything they guess.
Okay.
Where's your ear?
say.
A stick or a worm or a snake?
No.
Hmm.
What? I forgot one thing in the thing.
Oh, Mary Oliver also guessed it was a sun. Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Do you
They
need the
saw the
address
sun
to
already.
Pepland Farm?
I know, I'm showing them the line.
I know where Pepland Farm is. Oh, okay. Now we got another line.
Are those two like L-shaped things part of it together?
I think the other L is like a check. You got that one right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
An L-shaped thing. I don't know. Oh.
Is it a square?
Is it a box?
No.
Is it a fish tank?
No.
One line at a time.
I still think it's a square.
Is it a house?
Is it a
An ice
hurricane?
cube?
Kite?
A kite?
Is it? Who is breathing right into the mic?
Oh, is it a bunny?
No.
A robot?
But you guys can hear her breathing into the mic.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my- like breathing directly.
Yeah.
Is it a Happy Meal? A kitty? A chipmunk?
Nope.
Welcome in, Berkeley. A mouse?
Dada, can they hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah. Is it your dad? Is it a picture of your dad?
I think it is. Do we say hi to EJ Fish Dreams as well?
No.
Sorry. If y'all are still here. Okay. Go ahead and press a button.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we got arms and legs, and we got a box with
Dad, can they hear me still?
Mrs.
they can
Box.
You got to be able to hear them.
A new character named Mrs. Box. Got a bow, got arms, got legs, and it's a box.
Is it SpongeBob?
No.
Are you
This is
done
a hard
drawing
one.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the final
Mm.
picture.
It is a walking square.
It's what?
A walking square.
A walking square?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed. I think you
Yeah.
win that one.
I
Good
need to
job.
do that.
All right, okay, then. All right, give me a break, girl. My legs hurt from being bent open. Oh,
Refresh. Okay, too late. Here we go.
I typed it in chat.
Yeah, well, too late anyway.
A walking square, of course.
I know.
Mecca almost had it.
How could we be so foolish? I think these are pretty easy. And you can't say them, I guess.
He can type in private chat, and he did.
Oh,
and he got it.
Nice.
Did I?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So nice. You said it twice.
Okay.
I didn't think I'd be able to, but I can.
So we have. Let me make sure that first one that I didn't miss anybody. So give Branton a point.
Yep, got it.
And then the first one, I believe, is Cheryl. See our fish.
Is Otto Phillips an acceptable answer?
I don't know. Well, I haven't gotten to it. Let me get to.
I hear a tree frog. Meh, 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 meh.
I hear it too, but I don't hear it like live, so I don't think it's by me.
Oh, it's not our tree frogs that are absolutely screaming outside right now?
No.
Huh. Okay.
It could be one of the fry boxes sucking air.
Do you have Mickium?
No, I have Branton, I have Cheryl.
Mickium.
Okay.
Then we have Scotty.
No, it wasn't that. Okay. Scotty.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we have Big Steve.
Yep.
And Benjamin Peters.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
That's not the right theme, Branton. But Dee Dee got the theme.
Ooh.
These are fish that suck. I wonder why we might have picked this theme this week.
All right. Wait, George says he got it. Did George refresh and make sure that his chat was caught up? If George is not in the first 5, I don't believe. Yeah, you said Benjamin Peters. In the
first 5. Yeah.
Yeah, Benjamin Peters last one. So George, you were number 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bonus point.
Oh, is that a rabbit? Is that an Easter bunny?
Is it an Easter bunny? No, they guessed it.
How?
I guessed it because I'm a genius.
Yeah,
Steven, have you ever been on your own board?
I deserve to be. I have not.
You don't deserve to be. Okay. How does this fish swim away?
Got it.
Realistically?
Like a deflated, pixelated balloon. Okay.
It's marker so it goes through. Is there a ferret in the room?
Is there? I'm coming for you.
Find it. Don't stomp. I just saw all the fish freak out.
Good guesses in chat. And in case people miss the theme, it is fish that suck.
Fish that suck. That's not the right answer. So far, I only see one answer that I would take.
Yep. Okay. I'm seeing more. Okay.
Okay. The correct answer is I would have taken 4 things out. Well, one is the scientific name. So I would have taken red Gara.
Yep.
That's Cheryl.
Yep.
I would have taken the scientific name Gara rufa.
My Gararufas look nothing like that.
What are you saying about my wife's drawings, huh?
Just saying they don't look like that.
I would have also taken Dr. Fish because that's the common name. Jonathan G.
Yep. Got it.
Go ahead.
And Moose. And that's it.
So I'm seeing check Jonathan's auto answer. I guess he was first.
No, my Gararufa, they're like more green and they've got like speckling all over. So I don't know.
Maybe they're sick.
No, they're not sick.
Whatever this is, remember in 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. They promptly escaped from max security to the Los Angeles underground. Dun, dun, dun,
I'm pretty sure that we gave
dun.
Jonathan G a point.
Yeah,
I thought
that
we did for his auto.
Today, still wanted by the government. They survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, no one else can help. And if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team. Okay, so we got it. Good night, Jody. Dr. Ted, you okay? I don't think so, Dee Dee. I think we're long past that.
Yeah, I think he was first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough.
We'll go back and look and make sure that we called Jonathan G out.
And
if not, I'll add a point to it.
Yeah.
His score. Next fish. Captain Kirk tried to launch a lingerie line. Difficult to sell Shatner panties.
I'm going to make a note really quick to check Jonathan G. Auto. Just so that we can go back. And if we didn't, then we will give that point.
If only Jody had been able to stay awake for another, I don't know, minute and a half.
You're welcome.
We seeing Asia Llewellyn, welcome.
I've seen 2 so far.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Annie.
Okay, so, and I see Branton got it. So,
okay. I didn't know that was another name for it. That's why I was missing it.
So, did you give Branton his point?
Yeah.
Because he has the advantage, we still pick 5 people from chat. So, Big Steve.
Yep.
Cheryl Smith.
Yeah, I didn't know Cactus Flecko was another name for it. I do remember when I was looking up the name of it for a reference photo. I saw that there was an L114, there was an L600, and I just chose to draw the L600 and ignored the L114. Okay, who's after Cheryl?
Moose. Fish Tank Barn. And Boots Cats.
All right.
Oh, no, because you said you drew the L600, right? So
yeah,
it wasn't
I did.
Sorry, Mickey M. He drew the wrong one for you.
Yeah.
Blame Steven.
Yeah. Unless they are the same thing and they've just been, maybe there's like 2 egomaniacal Pleco people that are battling it out over which L number is correct. I don't care. So if someone can verify that, like if it's not a different species or completely different Pleco, I would consider adding a point, but
thank you.
Mickey, if you throw a big enough fit, he will give you a point.
This is so dumb. Why did it animate like this? What? No fish in the world does this.
Does the L and L number plecos just stand for location? Does it stand for Loricaridae?
That's what I thought, but I don't know. Who else but Alishon would know the answer? 5 other people.
Mickham is throwing a huge fit. You should give him his point.
Happy for his auto point. A lot of similar ones, no worries. Why does it always seem like Jenna does all the hard work on the show? English majors, maths is hard. It is hard. I do my part. No one ever said my part had to be significant.
I mean, your part is very significant. I need more specific answers than just X snail, because there is a pattern and it is specific. You could call it a few things. And I know you couldn't see the pattern until it was there.
That's the point. To be annoying.
Did I get it?
I think it is also called a racer.
Okay,
so then I saw Big Steve.
Big Steve.
Yeah.
It's also called a tiger nearite. So Big Steve.
Okay.
Zen. Boots Cats.
I was searching the scoreboard for tiger because that's where my brain's at now.
And it is also called a tire track nearite, which Big Steve and Zen said again, but they don't get extra points.
No.
Fish Tank Barn.
Cool.
And Scotty. That's 5.
Did I get one too?
You were supposed to get one at the beginning. Did Steven give you the point? But yours don't count towards the 5 because you have an advantage seeing it.
Gave him his damn point. All right. You have 74 points. How many more do you want?
I want enough to beat Zen.
It's not happening.
It might.
Protest. Does snails technically suck or nibble?
I overthought this for about a second too, Dr. Ted, and then
I mean,
stop caring.
Some people might just say that snails suck in general. I wouldn't say that, but
okay. How about let's protest this? What direction do snails travel? Is it this direction? Oh wait, no, it did the stupid thing. I hate this.
What is the thing moving on it? What was that?
Wishes. It's moving on wishes.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's moving very fast for a snail.
It's got like a pube on it that moves around.
Well,
yeah, I don't know what that was that was moving on the shell.
Well, let's back this up.
Oh, you know what?
It's your stupid cursor. Yeah. And AI is like, well, I guess this is part of the snail. So yeah, let's just move that over there. Powered by pubes. All right. Next one. Final one. And that's right. Myrtle is the champ forever. Myrtle has over 1 million points. And yes, if you were asexual, you'd have to both suck and nibble too.
Brenton, you better put a specific answer in there.
We have to be specific with this?
I mean,
yes.
No. Okay, rules.
Do you think Jody would say that they're all the same?
That's why I was like hoping that Jody would be awake a few more minutes because she would have got this. She wouldn't have even needed to see this last part of it.
Was it right?
No. What? Look at it right now and think if your answer was right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got it real fast too without even having to see the last part of it. Who was that?
Okay, Brandon got it. It was. Hold on.
Cat House.
Let me make sure that Well, it like the thing moves. Yeah. Essie Catahoula's.
So what if Jody doesn't get this one right?
She's
She
asleep.
said she was going to bed.
Yep. She went to bed.
She's in here.
What? Where did she go? Oh, did we say Hill, or did she just like have a vision that there's Hillstream witches?
She's sleep texting.
Okay, Jonathan G.
Okay, you got Cat House, Jonathan G.
Yeah, here she is, number 3.
Is this that?
Jody P,
Jody
number
P.
3. There you go. See, was it worth it losing a little bit of sleep for the extra point? Now you can go to bed. Thank you for staying. Good night.
Toonie Loon.
Toonie Loon.
I heard you say I should stay.
Yeah. I was serious.
And Zen.
And Branton as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a bunch of people right after because they saw the red.
Refresh if y'all think you were on time.
Note to self. Oh, you can read it.
No, I don't know how to read anymore.
Well, let's throw away your English degree.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did already, but
do you think it was ruined in the flood?
Do we lose a lot of books? So yeah, McStreamy live Pictionary game at the Clash. I am down for that. Not this past year, not last year, but the year before. We did bring this drawing pad that we use to draw fish. And we did
bring a tablet last year, but not a single person. So like in previous years, I was tasked with getting people to draw fish. And I would just like call people over like, hey, Bentley Pasco. Hey, Jason from Primetime Aquatics. Hey.
Yeah, you tasked me with it last year. And so I didn't bring
You're not doing anything right now.
I already knew that I wasn't going to do it. So yeah, I brought the thing that would just fit in the book sack without even being being noticeable, like part of the baggage. But yeah, we will bring the drawing pad this year if people want to draw fish. It was just kind of like pulling teeth last time to get people to draw fish. So I didn't want to.
It wasn't for me. I got like 36 fish drawn.
You know what? Talking to people and asking them to do things for me, that's pulling teeth.
So now is this a specific like app for the pad you have, or can like if I were to download it?
So
the pad is like a second monitor with a stylus that like it's not capacitive touch, so it doesn't respond to your hand.
Draws so like a pin. You can put your hand on it.
You can use MS Paint. You can use Photoshop. We use a free app called Krita. It's got all the things that we would need. So
if you use Ibis X, which is also a free app, it automatically like screen records your drawing as well. Because the thing about Krita or like MS Paint or something would be that you would then have to screen record somehow.
Okay. This one's dumb too. See?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody who can use any app with any kind of drawing apparatus to draw a fish. I'm cool with that if they would like to participate. Okay, participants, we'll make sure we got everything, got everybody in here. So we say out of fish streams. I think we did Brooklyn, Christine, Sweet Acres, Dr. Ted, Asia Llewellyn, Sharkfin, Elaine, and Crowntail just arrived.
Okay. Do we think that the hashtag needs to be box person?
Yeah, sure.
Hashtag box person.
Yeah, let's do it.
For this sunset angelfish plush.
Fancy. And Lori just got here.
No, Lori has been here before. She said that she had
Oh.
A gar.
Oh.
We were talking about gars.
Well, shit. Okay.
So
Hashtag.
what if my first win on the McStreamy wheel is when I'm on McStreamy?
Yeah, and if I had wheels, I'd be a wagon.
What is that phrase?
Yeah, you could be a cart.
Nope. Only a wagon.
Car?
Only a wagon?
Shopping cart?
My maximum aspiration.
Branton's daughter is staying up later than Jody.
How late does she stay up usually?
It's almost 10:30. She made it to midnight for the first time on New Year's Eve last year. That's the latest she's ever stayed up. So yeah, about now, if she wasn't here enjoying what I'm doing right now with you guys, she would be passed out.
Oh, so
she's
it's
running.
FOMO.
Yeah, she's running on pure just excitement of like she loves the live stream thing. She thinks it's so cool.
Yeah.
Which
so
is
if
why
you win,
does she
get
told her
the
mom
fish?
that yes, that she was going to the bathroom and then snuck up here.
The lie of the century. Craig said pox person, if you want to correct that, Craig.
Which she probably knew right away because we have a bathroom. They were probably sitting downstairs on the couch, and the bathroom is like right off of the living room. And then there's another one up here, which she never uses. So as soon as she started going up the stairs, she was probably like, okay.
Yeah, but then it's a matter of...
Has she used the bathroom at all since then? Or was it just all a lie?
Have you used the bathroom since you said you were coming up here to use the bathroom?
No, but I went already. But I went when I went to see the airport.
Okay, so you did. Okay. She did when I thought there was a ferret in here and she went to check.
Oh, okay.
The ferrets in here are not good. Oh my God.
How many ferrets do you have?
We have 2, a boy and a girl. And it's twice they've gotten in here now. And every time they go straight to this big monstera behind me and they dig out all the dirt.
I've seen so many TikToks of people with ferrets that let them like free roam their house. And I guess they just like steal anything they can and just hide it places.
Yes. Yep. That's ours. Run around the house. They can do whatever they want. They love stealing any like small stuffed animal, like anything silicone they love. So like all my droppers and stuff like that, my basters, gone. Yeah.
Do they have like a hiding spot that you know to go check?
Yes, multiple hiding spots throughout the house.
And I poop all over.
They will.
Fish Frenzy Addiction, the hashtag is #boxperson for a chance to win this Sunset Angelfish plush.
And she's drawing another picture.
Oh, so Dr. Ted said one should either be a work of art or wear a work of art. And I can resist anything except temptation. Who said those two things? Same person.
See if they carry away Scotty's dumplings.
I had to take I took a class that was supposed to be more broad, but it ended up being about this person. No, it's not Stanley Kubrick.
So is it Woody Allen?
No.
Oh.
It was Oscar Wilde.
Oh, yeah. So not a screenwriting class, like an actual writing class.
No, it was a literature class.
I read The Portrait of Dorian Gray. Like whenever I fly, I usually bring a book, and I didn't have to read The Portrait of Dorian Gray. I was like, I'm going to read this book for fun. It wasn't very fun.
Have you also read The Importance of Being Earnest? That sounds worse.
No.
Horrible.
It's just oh my God, like the plot of the portrait of Dorian Gray sounds interesting, but like 90% of the book is talking about nonsense that has nothing to
welcome
do with the
old
good part.
books. It's the worst. The worst. Okay.
Oh, Oinky wants a chinchilla so bad. My sister had one and I adored it. It was constantly going boing, boing, boing. It also makes barking noises like a squirrel barks.
It's a poo flinger too.
Yeah, we had a chinchilla for a bit.
Yeah. All right,
Can't have any rodents though because I am allergic to both rodents and bedding.
It's a kitty cat.
This one does not like to be picked up. Yeah, we have
42.
What, 38 fish tanks, 3 cats, 2 ferrets, and a tortoise.
God, that cat is as big as Willow.
Yeah, it's a big cat.
And Willow is very small.
Willow is kind of small.
They make really nice coats as well. Chinchillas, yeah. How many does it take?
Oh,
a few dozen.
No, don't make any coats out of chinchillas. They are very soft, though. Oh, I think Rachel must have said she had. Oh, she used to give her dried cranberry as a treat. The way they popcorned after was the cutest thing.
Not yet.
No, we're playing the game.
Oh.
It's 1 o'clock. The monsters
To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance.
Is that more Oscar Wilde?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
All right, still seeing 42. So I think we're going to go ahead and spin it. I'm sure Elfish has gone live at this point.
Yes, Kyle, we would judge you for your chinchilla jacket.
Nah, man, that means you're making bank. There's a chinchilla jacket cannot be cheap. I think we paid like $100 for our chinchilla, just one.
I was gonna say it would take a lot of chinchillas.
It would take a lot. I mean, how many chinchillas would it take to make a jacket that would fit me? Like an alarming amount of chinchillas.
Why are you like hanging off a shoulder from the podium?
I don't know.
Fix that.
No, I if I had to guess, Steven, I would say at least 150.
That's a lot. That's a lot of chinchillas.
That is
how long would it take to find those in the wild?
I don't know.
Like, do they den up? Can you just kind of scoop a bunch at once?
Maybe if you hit a chinchilla honey hole, it might only take one time. I don't know.
Like one coat per nest. All right. Sharing.
Also, chinchillas are nocturnal, so all of their loud barking noises are startling in the middle of the night. Like ours would always, like, you hear the click that it makes before it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't even realize that squirrels bark until we had the chinchilla. And now you go outside and you're like, oh, those are squirrels making that noise. They're crepuscular. Yeah. JP Jeffries entered. I don't know if he's on the wheel.
Fresh. Make sure. Yep. He is on the wheel. 43 entries. And here we go. Wait, is Brandon on the wheel? Let's make sure.
I should be.
Yeah, and he is not pink. He is blue, right next to Geek Boy, who is pink.
Okay.
Loud.
It's loud.
But not it saying Toonie Loon. Give Toonie Loon her pity point.
Pity point.
I still don't see my name.
Oh, Craig says, feels like something is eating my arm. I grinded metal last week, and ever since it's been itchy. Also, Craig, how is Belinda doing? Didn't she like hurt her hand whenever the power was out?
So I figured out why I couldn't find my name. This is the first time I've been on the wheel as Bare Bottom Brant, I think.
Oh yeah, there you are. You're blue.
Annette, you are too late. We've already spun and given the pity point.
Again. Fish Frenzy. Oinky. Her laughing dove.
No, they do the wheel on. It's not us doing the wheel. It's,
Oh no! Does she want to say you suck? Because that would be an honor.
Everybody they suck. If you want, Steven says you can do that. He would be honored if you told everyone they sucked.
Well, she's like, nope, no, not our wheel. I want nothing to do with it.
She didn't even answer me.
Boxy. Rachel. Mike.
It is kind of loud.
Really?
But like whenever they say the name, almost silent, but the music is very loud.
Yeah, I can't even hear the name. Calm down,
well,
baby.
We can go back to you echoing again.
No.
Huh? Would you like that?
No, I would not. Echo? You can read the name. Read it very, very computer-like, though.
Jonathan G.
You almost done? Yeah. I don't know. You want me to show him? Okay, finish it up and I'll show him.
Gills to Gardens.
Yeah, she says she's tired, so that means she's super tired.
Yeah.
The 80-degree fish room probably doesn't help.
Feeling all warm and cozy down there, or up there, wherever it is. The streams. Well, she's got to stay awake for David's stream. It'd be rude to go to sleep now.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesse. Jeff.
Mickey M wants to know who I think is going to win. I'm going to guess Sharkfin Adventures.
Okay. I'm going to say George RB3.
Brandon, who do you guess is winning?
I would like myself to win just because I'm up on the stream and I feel like.
Yeah, but realistically, who's going to win? Craig.
Mary Oliver.
Crown Tail.
Yeah.
Daniel Velez.
Go ahead, show it. Okay. You guys got to try and guess this picture quick.
Okay.
Nope. Why? They're ready.
Not ready?
They're ready.
I know.
Show it.
I can't because I have to guess the pig.
Without seeing anything, they have to guess it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on ultra hard mode now.
Is it a ferret?
Oh, she's going to give you clues.
Okay, what's the first clue?
It lives in water.
Fish.
And it swims, and sometimes it's above water, and it's green.
Mermaid.
Is it a turtle?
Jenna guessed, is it a turtle?
Yeah.
I said, ah,
It is
that's a good
turtle.
one. Nice. Full color and
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Well done. All right.
Good job. They liked it.
Benjamin.
Can I hang that on the wall in here? Or you want to keep it? Sweet. Thank you. Nice.
Sorry, George. I was wrong.
I used this paper for Valentine's.
Okay.
Cheryl.
That's why
Oh.
Shark fin. Rack.
Rack.
Look,
Say it.
that's it.
You gotta tell
You.
me sucks.
You.
Yeah.
Well, now she has to say it for everyone. Otherwise, it just seems like she
Targeting
hates Rack.
Big Steve.
Big Steve, you suck.
Yeah.
Fish the keeping.
Fish
Johnny.
the keeping, you suck.
J.P. Jeffries.
JP Duffy, you suck.
Scotty.
Loud.
Scotty, you suck.
Louder.
Oh, Matt, we already
Scotty,
have
you
audio. Brenton, do you give Steven permission to send the You Suck audio to Matt for the wheel?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got
Oh
it.
yeah. Mary Oliver.
Mary Oliver, you suck.
Can't wait till it lands on Brenton.
Fuzzy KR. You hungry? Go get something to eat, baby. I'll be down in a little bit. You're gonna have to wait. Okay? Fuzzy KR.
Fuzzy KR, you suck. Fuzzy KR, you suck.
Tracy Ballard.
Tracy Ballard, you suck.
SC Catahoulous.
I can't say that.
Just say SC. You done?
You say that word.
SC.
Say
Cat
cat
house.
house.
Cat House.
Shout out, you suck.
There we go.
Cat.
Take it away, Willow.
Bare Bottom Branton.
Beer Bottom Branson. You. I love you.
Yeah.
Betrayal.
Thanks, baby.
Well, you still suck.
Mark Sturlson.
Mark,
Mark Sturlson.
Mark,
Say it louder.
Mark, you suck.
I don't know what that is. She said it a few times. I don't know if it's getting picked up.
That's all right.
Gotta say it loud. Peplin Creek.
Pepper and Trick, you suck. Ooh.
Mystery Snail.
Wait.
The Zen Ginger.
Zen ginger you.
Running Water.
What you suck is your water.
You suck because you're water. Tell us more about your hatred for water. There's a lot of it around there, I bet.
They're laughing at that one. It was funny. Dee Dee's Fin Den.
Dee Dee's thinking. You suck because you're a cat.
And she's a cat?
Yep.
Let's see. Kyle said, in case anyone's waiting, there are 4 booster boxes left on the pre-sale for the Fish Room punt site. Nice.
Only Oscars.
Only Oscars, you suck because you're a little fishy.
Little fishy? What?
Little Fishy Stinker.
Oh, okay.
Renee DeQueer.
Renee DeQueer, a sucker face, and you poo poo.
A sucker face and you poo poo. She's very tired at this point. Linda Worth. She's out.
You know what you said.
She's just getting mean now.
Well, yeah. I'm getting mean when I'm tired, too.
Beta Aquatics.
Better act just because you eat spider fish.
Because they what?
They eat spider fish?
Spider fish.
Yeah, eat spider fish.
Okay.
No, eat spider fish. Eat spider.
Eats by the fish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Final 4, Monster Fish Gal, Geek Boy, Asia Llewellyn, Redneck Aquatic, Stan Pittman. There goes
Geek
Geek Boy. He was the pinkest left.
You're a geek.
You suck
All
'cause you're
true
a geek.
things. Heard that before.
Stan Pittman.
Stan Pittman figure.
Armpit.
Pit.
You suck, you armpit. All right, Asia Llewellyn.
Oh, those are tied.
Yeah, Asia Llewellyn.
If you were well and you suck because you're a seal and you can't talk. You poo-poo head.
You suck because you're a seal and you can't talk poo poo head.
In case you weren't aware, Asia. Oh, congratulations, Lori. You don't suck. Ted says, please bring her to the clash to keep us all humbled.
When I go, she will come.
Definitely. New hostess. Yeah.
Congratulations,
All right.
Lori. Lori hasn't moved, right? That's too many
Yeah.
big monster fish to move. She's got to stay there forever. So
Yeah, I agree. All right, I guess we're gonna go over and visit L fish tanks tonight. So
They need in the computer.
Well, thanks for having me on, you guys. This is fun.
yeah,
was David here? Otherwise, can we hear David? You really suck.
Ever Hopeful
Yeah.
was here.
Okay.
Yeah, hashtag David, you suck.
Yeah, that's a good hashtag. All right. Yeah, thanks for reminding me to invite you, Brandon, because otherwise
All right. I'm gonna hang it on the wall.
Well, have a good weekend, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Yes. Happy Father's Day. I have to show this again.
Nice. It's a cool turtle.
They like it.
And we'll see y'all next week.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Yeah.